that woman that the Lord has shown mercy. My name is Mrs. Franca Momo. I am giving this testimony from Germany. It all started in October. Towards the end of October, my husband was suffering from a severe headache, like on a daily basis. He was taking painkillers, but it wasn't working. And 3 weeks into it, he started forgetting things. Like I noticed he was forgetting things. So I suggested we see our GP. We went there on the 6th of November and we were referred for a brain scan and an MRI. On the 10th of November, the brain scan was done and it was discovered that he had brain tumor, a large one at that. I was devastated, I was confused because I didn't know where that was coming from. We were immediately referred to a neurosurgeon where an immediate surgery was supposed to have been conducted on him. But when we got there, they said you can't carry out the surgery until they also carry out their own investigations to be sure of what the other hospitals saw. The MRI was done that evening and it was on a Friday, 10th of November. The results came out on Monday evening. He was still in admission. And by Tuesday morning, I went there and the doctor said, yes, the result is out. The tumor, the good news is that the tumor is not cancerous. It is called toxoplasmosis. I have never heard such before. My husband's condition had deteriorated that Tuesday morning, 14th of November. I was confused, like I was here yesterday, he wasn't this bad, what is going on? The doctor said the tumor had shifted the cavity of the brain because the brain is swollen and that there is so much fluid in the brain. And I asked, why don't you go ahead with the surgery? He said no, that they can't carry out the surgery, it is risky. If any surgery is to be done on him, they have to extract bones from his brain, freeze them and probably implant back after the whole thing, but that they hope it's the right thing to do because they were really confused. They don't even know what to do. They don't know how to help him. By 15th of November, my husband had gone into coma. Every of his system had collapsed. They had crashed. He went into coma. He was immediately rushed to the ICU. I was just crying for mercy because what I see in the eyes of the doctor was loss of hope. Loss of hope. And on the 16th, I was told to go home on the 15th in the afternoon, that if anything happens over the night, they're going to call me. I went home, I was scared, I was praying, and on the 16th in the morning, my daughter, who is always on the altar of fire in Nigeria, called and said, Mommy, Daddy's case has been mentioned. Pastor Jerry said that toxoplasmosis is reversed. He mentioned it.
Toxoplasmosis. That's what I see. Toxoplasmosis. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. That's what they told you. The devil is a liar. It is very complicated. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. The healer is here. The healer is here. By the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I announce, let it be reversed.
My elder sister called again that same morning and told me the same thing, that Pastor Jerry mentioned my husband's case and that she keyed into it. I was happy, I was scared at the same time. I went to the hospital. Pastor Jerry, you won't believe. Lo and behold, when I got to the ICU, my husband, though he was sleeping when I came in, I woke him up and he smiled. And I asked him, can you recognize me? He said, yes. Are you not my wife? Oh, glory be to God. This can only be God. I was short of words. I rang the emergency bell for the doctor. The doctor came in and he was smiling. I said, Doctor, how is he? He said, you don't need to ask. You can see him. He's very, very good. I said, oh my God, I'm so happy. I am happy. And the doctor said, we are happy too because we were scared. We thought he was not going to make it. We are surprised. He's a lucky man that he could wake up within this short period. Because my daughter had told me that morning that Pastor Jerry did say that those in the ICU are coming out.
Angels of healing, enter into every hospital. Enter into every hospital. Those in coma, those in ICU, angels of healing, at the sound of your amen, I announce, let it be reversed.
And true to the words of God, confirming the words of his servant, the doctors told me that he doesn't need that place anymore, that he's really doing better. He doesn't need the oxygen to breathe. So for that reason, they were transferring him into the less intensive unit. That if I come the next day and I don't see him, I should know that they have moved him into another section. And that was how God did it. That was how God did it. To the glory of God, Pastor Jerry, to the glory of God. As I speak with you now, on the 16th of January, my husband was discharged, fully recovered, toxoplasmosis, jack back to hell, memory fully restored. He is healed, he is healthy, he is back on his feet again. I give God all the glory. Pastor Jerry, I thank you so much.